I feel like my friend said it best. Able to get that teleport in just as that escape hatch route. And we do see that we're about to tie things up with the mission control area, both at 69 at one point. That's nice, guys. Inhyuk getting to sleep.
Yeah, Inhyuk getting a pick onto Snake as well. Has the freedom charge to just buy a bit of time. Oh, wow, that was bad. Don't clip that.
Keep
Please
going.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Hey, stop.
Do not clip that. We are watching as we do see that Onside Gaming continue on as they push past almost the 90% mark. Tuba still able to get Brownie out of the fray. We still stay alive as we do get a choke slam onto Tuba. Gen G continue to try to fight their way back into the mission area, but they get picked off left and right. Hoodie unable to sustain as he used the God of Mischief, and Onside Gaming looking to clean up shop here with their very unconventional lineup, going up against a 3 strategist. But there you have it, folks. Onside Gaming dominate the point.
In the end, it is on.
As we try to force the overtime from happening, but Onside Gaming just need to hold here. They're about to get their ultimates on point. The CYA is ready, but Soul Resurgence in response to the CYA just so that the team fight does last a little longer. But we do have the end song working in their favor. False and Snake light up the board here.
Yeah, Rebirth does respawn thanks to the BRB, but the speed is all in favor of Gen G right now. Aim does find one. False is able to quickly shut it down. The Snake does find the 1v1 onto Rebirth. Freedom charge going to be used by Inhyuk, but he's the only person on the site. Does he start bouncing all over the site? It looks like he's going to do his best, but a good sleep will maybe deny any sort of stall, but they do shut him down, finally.
They do, but right away we do see that the team fight continues on as Star-Lord makes his way in a little too deep, though. WDY not having any backup there, and now Gen G needs to far camp this objective area just to make sure they get that. Mind you, Onside Gaming's at 99%. If they were able to win this next team fight, Onside, Gen G need to portal in and just try to hold as much as they can. So they still have time, but you can't give too much momentum on Gen G's favor here because they can run away with it. And Monster on the Captain America really doing the work.
Here we go. Rebirth going to kick things off. I'd assume there'd be a domino effect of ultimates coming in a very, very short notice as everyone dumping everything into the kitchen sink as Onside use all their ultimates perfectly.
Man, and they're able to capture it? I don't think they're going to make it in time. No one's switching out to Doctor Strange. Felix. Here it is. Can he actually interrupt? But no, a clean 2-0.
Yeah. Denied. So many resources on Onside that they could just dump at any given moment. Whereas Gen G, they kick things off with the Cosmic Yard.
Okay, answered back with Invisible Boundary here. They still hold strong here. Final Judgment as well as Omega Hurricane coming your way, says Onside Gaming, but has already been spent, and False actually taking out Aim as well, and the Omega Hurricane kind of cleaning up shop here for the side of Onside Gaming. So finally a team fight and a push away from that corner for them to be able to actually push Arako past this Z-like turn.
Yeah, this is a scary part of the map where you could get shoved by an invisible woman and that's going to be catastrophic. But now Onside don't have to worry about anymore.
No portal as well, so really holding strong here, setting up a turret. Oh my god, WDY. Gotta be very careful here. We do see a Psionic Seduction on the side of Tuba. Brownie right behind here. Takes out Aim from the backside. And now tries to ease way towards the point here. And we do have Monster just cleaning up anyone that is holding the objective.
Yeah, great cleanup coming in from Gen G. They're gonna look to be able to hold down the first sight. Monster is flying everywhere. Makers left and right.
Sustain.
Yeah, all it takes is Gen G to make it to the first point. It looks like Felix is just gonna run the Black Widow just so that he can be able to find anyone playing a little too aggressively on the side of Onside Gaming. We've seen this kind of approach before, and here it is no exception. So Felix will just try to find some sort of value with the Black Widow.
So they do have Karmic Revival. They do have access to Doctor Strange as well. WDY on this Star-Lord did get a lot of good picks off in the first map that we did see in Burn T'Challa. But we do see that Gen G did switch it up. They are going with the triple
end of this little skirmish that's been happening as WDY did dip down into the bottom of the map for a quick second. But right now, Gen G, this push is going really fast right now. They're already halfway done.
They are, so they need to hold, especially if they're able to bring it a little closer away from that spawn area, but it's getting dangerously close, Dan. So Gen G still able to hold, and now Rebirth maybe with the Rage just to push them back, able to actually get a 1-for-1 pickoff on both sides. And also WDY being the main damage dealer here is going to be a little tough. False having to go forward here, actually taking out AIM, forcing out Gen G here. And now we seem like Onside Gaming trying to scramble their way back to Araco, but unfortunately unable to do so here. We do get a cleanup, and there you have it, folks.
Oh,
Gen G.
Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Gen G get it done.
Because they know they have Karmic Revival.
Just trying to buy a bit of disruption, buying a bit of time as the overtime meter does come alive now.
Yeah. Also, AIM is switched on over to the Wolverine, by the way, just for a little more sustain and a little more fight in the tank. Running right rampant, running roughshod up against AIM. So now it's a 4v6 monster, quite low, but still remains alive. Tuba is the only one left with the World Beater Hulk here, able to actually deny him, and now he's on Puny Banner, and he's taken out. So Onside Gaming, final stand here for them to be able to hold point. We do get a kidnap, but Dawn actually BRBing. Eunhyuk now taking out Snake slowly but surely. They're trying to get a grip on this matchup, and Eunhyuk able to take out a strategist. Tuba, back in the process, gets swallowed and gets spat out right away. They just need to hold up here against the Galactic Legend. Can they hold strong here? Overtime, they need to touch.
They need to touch, they need to stay, but it looks like they're able to hold Onside. Just
the question is, can Onside Gaming force a 3-point game in this matchup? They still got their work cut out for them because Gen G played flawlessly capturing that point.
It's all gonna matter in this first point. How long does it take for the first point to go down? How long can Gen G hold off?
I'll take it back to Crazy Raccoons versus Z10, right? It was Crazy Raccoons to actually get 2-0, but it was Z10 to kind of push away from that. So you really want to finish your play and really want to just deny any points, or at least get a 3-point game if you're the one pushing. So hopefully this won't haunt Gen G, but Onside Gaming now on the push. Let's see. Doesn't seem like they're going to go for a strange portal. They're going to walk down one of the lanes here.
Is that the answer? Is that the correct answer?
30 seconds.
We have yet to see. 30 seconds left as Galacta announces that there is not much time left for Onside as they look to try to force themselves into a match point situation. But Gen G are not giving this up so easily.
DYA online here, but we do have Invisible Boundary to counter. Also, we have the End Song Meteor M to work with as well. So it seems like Eunhyuk and Dawn, actually all three are going to be popped, so all the defensive ults are going to be utilized, as well as the Meteor M. Gets the follower onto a Vanguard and a strategist here. Magneto is out of the picture. We do have a death mark on him, so now Rebirth is going to take away one of the Vanguards. Tuba takes out Brownie, but a 2-for-1 pickoff on the side of Onside Gaming, and the BRB is going to even out the odds, not even out the odds, make the odds in favor of Onside Gaming, and just like that, Gen G unfortunately falls back to spawn.
Oh, they need to make something happen here. The point getting ever so slightly closer, but they're able to tap onto it in time. 0.35 meters left before Onside.
This is the Bucky. Let's switch things up.
They just need one more round to force another map of 5 here tonight, back to back.
I really think when it came down to it, Gen G's win condition was just staying above the ultimates and just hunkering down on Dawn. Once Dawn was out of the fray, they had no sustain. So now we're seeing a triple strategist lineup. They have a Warlock in the mix. AIM has changed out, folks. So now this is where Onside game. Oh no, he's not. Dang, I don't know if he's going to go for it. But that was actually going to be the case where they kind of go for the triple strategist, but they're still going to persist here as AIM is gonna still stick with the Phoenix here.
Yeah, Genji looking like a more dive composition with Brownie and Monster. The rest of Genji could either run for the hills now, but Felix wants everyone to go back in. The Psionic Seduction is zoning so many members of Onside Gaming in here. Now stuck, forced to use the Meteor in a close quarter situation, but not enough damage to take out anyone.
Oh, and Kraken Impact just to build the real estate advantage. Brownie, oh my god, unfortunately for Onside Gaming gets caught out there. Oh, we do have a karma revival, but it's actually here. So now they stay alive. They push past 80%. Inhyuk trying to push, trying to get some elims. They're actually able to get a 1-for-1 pickoff. Aim is still can actually come back into this team fight, but Genji slowly falling as Tuba goes for the Psionic Seduction for the cleanup.
Just barely. Onside are able to take control. Genji, do they opt to use the portal here? It looks like they're not gonna do it just yet. But now Onside, they're running full court press right now. All they need to do is just hold off Genji for 15 seconds.
Oh man.
Monster trying to buy a bit of time. Here we go. The Freedom Charge comes in. This is probably the most important ultimate of their life. As Brownie, Monster, Brownie double, everyone falls. Genji, my voice can't take it. I don't think Onside can take this fight no longer either.
But the portal, and they can't even get to the spot for the Bucky, so they still didn't.
Making a name for him. Barrage of ultimates coming in. Which team will come out on top here? As the Endsong, Inferno, and Dawn team up to find two. Onside have the man advantage right now. Karma Revival is available as a safety net as well on Onside. But Genji are getting staggered. They're getting taken out left and right. Brownie switches over to the Strange. It's going to be a desperation portal play coming in. But Aim is able to take out Monster in time. But here comes the portal. Overtime achieved. But everyone falling to their deaths as Inhyuk is able to find Hoodie. Aim and WDY, but Snake is going to be using the Galactic Legend. Will find a double. But is it enough? Is it going to secure the third point? We'll see as Onside falling before their eyes is the rest of Onside. But WDY does have the Karmic Revival. That safety net is going to be used. But Genji also using everything as well. But now Inhyuk, it's his turn. And the feed lights blue as Onside deny a third point. Just like that.
One strategist, I believe. Latron can only take you so far, and they don't give you those retries. And I would say WDY on the Warlock was getting really good value out of it in that second checkpoint unlock. So only time will tell here, folks. But now we're gonna find out here. It's gonna be settled in this last half. Will it be Genji to move forward, or will Onside Gaming have one of the biggest upsets here in Marvel Rivals Ignite Asia?
Fly away.
So much tension building up here. 10 seconds left. Can Genji hold down the fort? Can they save themselves from a shock upset?
Sync here as they try and make their way back towards the area. 30 seconds left on the clock, but they have not responded yet to Brownie and his ganks. WDY is finally changed up to the Star-Lord, but will it be a little too late here because Brownie can keep them at bay with a Galactic Legend. Rebirth does have another boundary ready to be set up, but clock is winding down, folks. Can Genji still hold strong, be the immovable force as we go for a Galactic Legend? It gets responded, though, as they try to march their way down a point.
At least they step foot onto the site. Will trigger the overtime meter. Brownie's ultimate is going to be denied, but here comes Brownie and Monster, but they're going to get shoved away. Thanks to Rebirth. But now the Eternal Bond now coming in the nick of time. Tuba will find Brownie, but the Eternal Bond still stands tall, still stands strong, but the Eye of Agamotto only going to stun onto Inhyuk as Onside slowly but surely looking to take control. WDY will blend away Felix, but it's a trade 2 for 2. Snake will find one as the overtime meter runs thin, as so will the members of Onside and upper bracket.
Everyone in the playoffs deserves